everyone, it's the Kenny Crafter and I am here with a bag of scraps, some die cutty bits, a stapler, I've got some little fabricy scraps, and I thought let's try and make some more clusters because I was having fun playing with these in the journal I've just finished, which you will have seen I think by this point, hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't know. I never have a plan for these things. Okay, so these are just, I think these are left over from the actually I don't know, I was gonna say from the Christmas card journal I made for my sister's mother-in-law, but I'm not 100% on that. I think I also want to get out my these little scissors that have the like little curvy edge. I'm going to use 3-in-1, apply that down, it was giving us some grief before, and PVA. And I think I'm just going to randomly dig in this big envelope of scraps that is bursting at the seams. I think maybe we need to do like a scrap busting journal. Kind of like what I did with the rainbow one, because that's really got my scraps down nicely. Okay, we have these. I think these were for making paper chains. I'm gonna cut it because I don't want the perforated edge. I think I want to go for the dotty, the polka dotty. For a start, I think I want to cut that across there and then fishtail it. I'm going to bring in a pot for my little bits. There's a random bead in there. Maybe we need to do some little dangles or something. Okay, and then let's pull in another piece of paper. Just close my eyes and dig, shouldn't I? We have this nice green bit that I want to straighten up. Bring out the recycle bin. Oh, that was lovely on there. And then I want something out of this pile of stuff. Oh yes. Now what about a bit of fabric? No flaky stuff. Got this nice icy blue. Just because we've got like that blue there. Yeah, and let's just staple. If you get the staple around the right way, it helps immensely. And sometimes I get through all of the layers, sometimes I don't, and that's fine. You just come in with some glue. Now, if you don't like the look of staples, you could always, you know, put something over the top. Obviously, well, that might actually go nice there. Yeah, let's put that on there. I'm going to use the PVA for that. Or you can just glue this all together. But the staples make it really, really quick to do. Ta-da! 3 scraps down. And I mean, that could go on. Hold on. I have a tag here. I'm going to flip it so it will just be plain. Could go on a tag like that if you wanted, or a journal card, or on a page, on a pocket. It could be a little tuck in itself. Where we're going to put these ones to mate. I'm going to put them in my little tray over here. Okay, we have this, which is the cover from something. I want to try and use that. Will that fit in here? No, it will not. I'm going to fold it in half. Where there's a will, there's a way. I think I want to keep that white border. I think I want to cut it off here. Just I'm conscious of the length of it for going in a journal. I think I might want to round some corners. Let's just pull this pot in for doing this. I'm eyeing up there's a Santa there. I feel like we need something else. Ooh. That way is kind of cute, but then I don't think Santa really fits the bill. Oh, we need something to go across here. I don't want it to say the 12 days of paper back. I did bring out some cheese. I wonder if that would cover that up or if it's going to be too see-through. We don't want Christmas, do we? What about this one? Okay, so we have dogs, okay? You've just heard them barking. For some reason, we're just attracting cats left, right and centre. So it started with 2 doors down. Then 5 doors down. Then across the road. And they just keep coming. Oh, I like that. And you know what I want to do for this? Okay, crocodile. So now we are buying cat food and cat biscuits for cats that aren't ours and have quite lovely homes. But they just sit at the front gate crying. It's terrible. And you feel so sorry for them because it's such a pitiful cry. Right, I think I'm going to glue this down. Just a bit of glue there. But then this, put on here. Can we make it to the centre of that? Like fold that up maybe. Punch. Put the eyelet in. And get this the right way around. Sometimes I wish I bought the big crocodile. And then that is sort of like lifted off. This is just where it was folded. It's giving us a bit of a funny edge. That would be cute with a little tuck spot on a page, wouldn't it? Okay. We have these, which is far too big and probably not straight. It actually might have been straight. It might have been an optical illusion. I'm going to put this on a jaunty angle. How about that? A bit of a jaunty angle. I feel like it's quite a fun print. Put the snowman on. And then a piece of, oh, I was thinking of some embossed paper, you know. Only because I wanted the round edge and I ended up cutting. I think a little bit of something fabricy. Sorry, I am diving off camera for fabric, but you're not missing much. It's just a big mess of fabric. I am considering stitching that on just for a bit of texture. Oh, I'm just seeing if there's anything little kicking around. Look at put on there. Oh, I really like the idea of sewing it on. Okay, I'm going to be back. Okay, I went for like, I don't know what kind of stitch it is. I thought it looked a little bit like snowflakes. And see how that just adds something there. I'm going to do the 3-in-1 because it's going to wear the fabric. I do think we need a sentiment though. I'm thinking I've got those little sentiment stamps. Maybe I need to invest in some sentiment stickers. I don't know where I would put it. I think we'll just leave it like that for now. Should we go a different route? Should we work top down? We've got a flower. That's cute. I'll have to try and get the glue off this mat. If anybody knows how, please let me know. That's red. No. So much for just pulling scraps out and going with it. Got this green again. I obviously love that for cutting tags out of. We need something quite large. Whoops! That'll not do. This might. Nope. I think the problem is I don't have a lot of large scraps in here. I don't know whether to keep that negative or not. Yeah, let's... You never know. You never know. It's not straight. So that went that way. Merry Christmas. Fishtail this end. That one, wasn't it? Oh, isn't that pretty? Simple but pretty. Oh, I'm gluing instead of stapling, I've just realised. Oh well. We'll get back to some staple ones. I don't think you could really staple this flower in. You'd have to glue the stem in at least. And I'm really getting my money's worth out of these flower dies. Right, there's another one. Oh, this flew out, so let's use this. Cool, isn't it? I think I could use this black on here. No, I don't like the black. I do feel like it needs something else. Yep. That I'm going to cut at an angle. I'm going to round these top two corners. Just to keep that continuity going. Ta-da! Oh well, them two go cute together. Oh, they've got some like collaged paper here. And this is just background to a receipt. Put it that way, I might be able to get both stars on display. So staple it here. Ooh, that staple didn't go through, did it? Because it was the last of the staples. I think I've got some colour on actually. Is that them? Yeah, it is. It's Shiley's. I think these were gifted from my sister, so I don't know where they're from. I didn't even know coloured staples were a thing. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna pull it in with my fingers. There's another one. I'm looking at this. I'm just going to try and cut this with my scissors. I feel like it needs rounded corners because it has that cut out, that circle cut out of the middle. And that one was a bit higgledy-piggledy. Ooh. Let's put a flower in the middle. What do I want? One of these. I suppose it depends on what colour we find for the background, isn't it? I forgot I was just supposed to be pulling out bits of paper. Or I'm gonna see if we could just frame something on there. Ow, I just bashed my head. None of those are in the middle. Where's that snowflake? Yeah, that's snowflake. Like that's too many snowflakes. That is cool. I'm going to say okay, but I realise that could be really annoying. I feel like it needs something in this bottom corner. Like another flower maybe? No. Sentiment? No. Part of this? Yes. Ta-da! So did I say these are Christmas card scraps? I can't remember if I said that or not. Apart from this, these bits are Cup arts. Can I think of the word there? Nope. It's pretty blue. I don't know what I've cut out of that. That also almost looks like angel wings, don't it? Let's cut that across there. Ah, I want to end up decapitating Santa. I should have my big scissors out, you know, or my fabric scissors, one of the two. Let's see what we've got dye wise. It's kind of cute. Oh, and then that'll be little cluster. Do I want to stitch that on? I think I do. Okay, I did like a variety of stitches because that one was chipping up the paper, that one kept snapping the thread, and then I just defuncted it to Old Faithful zigzaggy. I'm just going to glue this down with the 3-in-1. Let's go on the fabric. I think I'll put that a bit far down there. Some glue on that. Another one done. Look at that. This one here. And then I was looking at one of these, but it seemed to go the wrong way. First piece I come to. Oh, I pulled out two. And it's that one. I was looking thinking, do I need any more paper pads? And I don't know if I do, you know. Oh, maybe that's why I stopped using these staples. Okay, what if we put it on the bench? We'll get more pressure that way. That's the biscuit. Because I just look at all the old paper pads I've had and I think, oh, how pretty were they? Got so much paper though. Quick and simple. This one. I mean, that is just fine as it is. It's just a tag, isn't it? Map that onto something. Because literally that was the first thing to come out of there. That was the right size. Some fancy edge scissors. And these fancy edge scissors. Wow. Wait, I can't see it, eh? Fancy edge scissors. Look at these scissors. I think it'd have to go up the top. I don't feel like that's straight. Okay, remember I had to put it down. That's it first. Or else that happens. Have anything dinky. It's upside down. Yep. I really want to use this sun out though. Get a tag cluster. I don't think I want anything up there. It just seems a bit It was a bit like that. I don't even think I'm going to put any paper fabric on it. I'm just going to leave it like that. This is pretty. That was pretty on dudes. Scrap. And another scrap. And something on that side at the bottom. A bit of tartan. Oh, I didn't push it down, did I? And then that. It's got a funny berry there. I'm going to cut it off. That's why it hasn't quite. Hasn't been quite enough card for the die. Finish your sentences, woman. Oh, at time of filming, I've just had a lovely message off Gina from Perfectly Imperfect Journals. I haven't replied yet because I'm busy, but Gina, you make me when I run in Minecraft room 2. I've had to stop watching your videos before bed because I'm just like, well, there's me going to go do something. Another one. Right, Santa. We want to use Santa on something. Santa would go nice with parcels, wouldn't he? But I don't think that's the one. Santa would go nice. I keep saying Santa would go nice and then changing my mind. Santa would go nice putting a gift under a tree. Nice little bit of green fabric. Yep. Oh. I very nearly got his crotch there. I don't think that would have gone down too well. Okay, another one. I don't know. I stopped the video instead of pausing it to go and do some sewing, so I think we'll do one more. Okay, let's dive in the bag together. Okay, and you're going to be holding us accountable for the first thing that comes out. Ooh, a nice bit of green, let it snow, but does not have a single straight edge on it. Well, maybe one. I'm not bothered about the rest. I think that the blue goes very nice with that though, doesn't it? No. Yes. Oh, look at that. Yep. I feel like something on the bottom maybe. Oh, not this bit. No, actually, I think just that. Let's use it again. Oh. When will I ever learn? Don't do this at home, folks. Oh! I got it, I think. I feel like that was very dicey. Don't do that at all. That's nearly in too. Okay, I feel like I want to do one more. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Okay, what else do I want to use? Let's use the Season's Greens. I don't know if I can like... double tag it. Oh, Where's my punch? I think that was the wrong size punch. It was, these are 4mm. So it needs to be that size. And then you could just tie some ribbon or something through there. Do we want anything else on it? Sure. No, we might have used it. I want that sticking on there. Because 3 tags is better than 2 tags. Okay, I still want to do one more. I'm looking at this deer. I love this deer. Okay, again, we're going to hold us accountable. Ooh, seems like the perfect scrap for that, I think. Oh yes, let's do a bit of die cutting. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. I feel like a little round something there. Or just a side. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's clear up and then I'll come back and I'll show you what has been made. So we have this one, which may be a favourite. Love this one. It's going to get some nice ribbon or twine through it. Oh, but then I love this centre. I'll be in frame. Oh yes, this one, just a little touch of green fabric. I'm just going to keep saying this one. I love this because that's like upside down. This one, which I was just going to leave as a tag, but it's now a little, it could be, that'd be a great tuck spot actually, wouldn't it? This one is stinking adorable. There's hardly anything to that. This one with the fabric and the sewing. I think there might be a lot going on and I'm going to add jemmies to it, I think. This one I feel like is going to need some jemmies. Oh, I forgot how cute this one is. I just love the colours of this. The different styles, but everything works together. This one. Oh, we've got some rippage, but that's okay. We'll just have to take that in consideration when we come to use it. I love the stitching on this. I love the eyelet on this. And that was the cover from a pack of paper. Just with the washi tape. So there you are. There's some scrap busting. So we use scraps of paper. We use scraps of Christmas cards. And yeah, you don't have to sew. You don't have to glue. You can just staple. I do like this though. Gives it a bit of an industrial look. I've just got little bits everywhere. Yeah, I keep wanting this on just because it's so tactile. It's like a scarf, like a winter scarf. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to put these in my pot. Let's do that now together because I'll forget. And we will use them in some way, shape or form. And as I say, you could just, you don't have to be using journals. I think it could be nice on cards like that with some paper behind it. On a card, a sentiment, bish bash bosh, you are done. So I'll leave that there. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.